What's up, fellow YouTubers? What's up? What's up? We are live, chilling out. Yeah, buddy. So I'm currently uploading a video to YouTube right now. So I do apologize if the live stream is a little bit shaky. I'm uploading a video I made last night because yesterday, tell you what, I got me some Outlaw dip in the mail yesterday. Oh shit, look at that. Yeah, buddy. Jesse Ryan Outlaw sent me 3 cans of wild watermelon and 3 cans of Lucky Lipper. And I did a review of both of them on my channel. Last night I did like 2 or 3 dips, one of each, and then went back to dipping the Lucky Lipper, and I was like, hey, you know what? I know what I want to do. I did a combination of the two for the review on YouTube, and I tell you what, for tobacco-free dip, this stuff kicks ass. That logo. Oh, yeah, buddy. Spit and enjoy. Yeah, buddy. As soon as I finish this can, I'm going to finish the other can I have in the fridge, and then I'll have a couple in the freezer for later. So that's what's up. Howdy, howdy, YouTube. About to pack me a fat dip of some Outlaw Lucky Lipper. Oh, look out. Logo, show it, show it, show it. Get yourself a can today. If you're 21 or older and you dip tobacco, give it a try. If you chew tobacco and you like Mountain Dew, this is your stuff, man. I'm telling you right now. I like the wild watermelon. That's pretty good, too. But out of the two that I've tried so far, between the wild watermelon and the Lucky Lipper, this one's my favorite so far. I mean, that can just kicks ass, dude. Look at that. Look at it. Look how green and black it is. Yeah. Looking sexy, Josh. Thank you, Goth Metalhead, for the two pounds. I appreciate it. But yeah, get yourself some dip at outlawdip.com, baby. Show that logo. Anytime a company like Outlaws sends me free tobacco or free nicotine products or whatever, you know, I review it on my channel. However, Outlaw Dip is tobacco free. And you, like I said in my review, you could have fooled me, dude. I'm telling you, because it packs, it dips, and it spits just like real chewing moist snuff. However, it's tobacco free. I can't believe it's not butter of tobacco, you know? So, yeah, buddy. No, that's just gross, dude. Why would you do that too? No. No, bro. That's just gonna, no. But check this out, YouTube. If you're just tuning in. Yes. Look how shiny it is, boy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, again, shout out to Jesse Ryan and the Outlaw crew. They sent me 6 cans of Outlaw Dip to try, 3 cans of wild watermelon, and 3 cans of Lucky Lipper, and they're both freaking good. Like, damn, dude, they're individually and uniquely their own flavor. Now, Outlaw was getting sued by some of the bigger tobacco companies that make dip, and they were saying about this loophole or whatever, this freaking regulation, where they're like, you have to take the tobacco out of your dip, otherwise we're going to shut down your company. And I'm like, what the dick, dude? That's some bullshit. Fucking typical, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? Big corporations picking on the little guy. What's up, Emerald? Hanging out on YouTube Live. About to pack me a fat dip of this here Lucky Lipper. Ooh-wee. I tried the wild watermelon and the Lucky Lipper, Dipper. Blah. Yeah, they're both pretty good. But so far, this one's my favorite. It tastes like Mountain Dew. It's fucking delicious. Let's see. Better than nothing. It's still belief in nothing is still a belief in something. You're right about that, Agent Randy Savage. Thank you for the $2 donation. Goth Metalhead, thank you for the 2. You gonna go rioting in Casper, Josh? No, there's no need to riot, you know? And when you're rioting in the streets because you're pissed off at the way other people are getting treated, you know, sometimes it only makes your race look worse, even if you're fighting for the right cause. I hate to say it, but it's the truth. And I've been watching the riots go off on YouTube, man. I tell you what. You know what I'm saying? Like during the riots, I watched a black dude pepper spray a cop, and I'm like, bro, really? I get you're protesting for Black Lives Matter. That's an awesome cause to protest for. But pepper spraying a cop in the face who's done nothing to you, he's just standing there trying to keep a civil, you know. I don't know. That's a touchy subject to get into. Like seriously, dude, he had his camera on, he went sprayed the cop in the face, the cop bent over like, oh fuck, and then the dude just fucking took off, dude. I'm like, yeah. Juan King Juan King Goth, thank you for the 2. Goths are the most misunderstood patriots. That's most definitely what's up. Thank you, the disciple, for the $1. You have so much perspective. You should totally respect your. Well, you don't have to respect my opinions. That's but Goth Metalhead, what's up? Do you support Black Lives Matter and George Soros? Yes, I do. I support Black Lives Matter. I do. Hashtag some lives matter. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Hashtag power to the people. You can't say all lives matter because that's just not true. You know, not all lives are important. Yeah. But yeah, we're sitting here live on YouTube. I got plenty of pipe tobacco, but give my lungs a little bit of a break and pack a dip of this delicious stuff right here. Ooh wee. Go over to outlawdip.com and get you some. Jesse Ryan and Outlaw sent me like 6 cans to try. 3 cans of the Lucky Lipper and 3 cans of that wild watermelon. And I opened a can of each for my review. And I gotta tell you what, this is some good dip, dude. For it being tobacco free, could have fooled me, man. Tell you what. Oh, YouTube. Oh, look at that goodness right in there, baby. Oh, look how juicy that is. Ooh-wee. Let's get a pinch of it, shall we? Big old pinch of it right there. Mm. The juiciness of it. Holy shit, dude. That's some juicy dip. Yeah, buddy. I'm going to close her up. go. I'm kind of OCD with it. When I put it back on, I'll make sure everything lines up. But that's gross. Well, that's your opinion. You may think chewing tobacco or chew in general is gross, but I'll tell you what's gross. I'll tell you what's gross, the way our society treats people. Put that in your pipe and call it. But nah, I'm not putting that in my pipe and smoking it. But thank you for the two. I appreciate it, goth metalhead. Just because it's too fucking moist to smoke. Yeah, buddy. For real, stay safe, everyone. Exactly. Sure thing. Hell yeah. Thank you, Empty Sandman, for the $10 donation. Hey, King Cobra, I'm a new fan of your vids. Rock on. That's what's up. Hell yeah, thank you for the support. For tobacco-free dip, that's pretty good, dude. Got Lucky Lipper. Tastes like Mountain Dew. Oh, my God. Oh, yeah. Look at those biceps, baby. Oh, yeah. What's up, the Star Wars guy? How you doing? Oh, I didn't forget to pack a dip. I've been packing it like that for a hot minute before I got to it. You ever thought about moving from Casper, Wyoming? Good question. Thank you, Deja Ubu, for the $2. Yeah, not really. How is the racial tension in Casper? Thank you, Fried Piss, for the £2 donation. I guess it depends on the person you talk to, you know? Unfortunately, racism exists here just like it does anywhere else. What's good, Josh? Crab loaded on Buckus. Thank you for the $2 donation. Do of-age girls call you Josh or King Cobra in bed? They usually call me Josh, but I haven't had an of-age girl in bed in quite some time. Been almost 3 goddamn years. Almost 3 goddamn years. This November will officially mark the 3rd year without a girlfriend, and at this point, all I can do is wait patiently. Fuck underage bullshit, dude. That's nasty. No, if you're sexually attracted to underage kids, you should be shot in the head, plain and simple. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, dry spells do suck, but you know, that's just it. Take a leaf out of my book. If you're going through a dry spell, if you god damn, dude, that is some good dip. If you're going through a dry spell, you can't let it get to you. Aw. Well, thanks, Goth Metalhead. She says, I'm going on vacation to Casper. I'll end your dry spell. Aw. Well, I don't do one-night stands. I prefer if I'm in a relationship with that chick before I do it. That's just how I am. I'm not the kind of guy that does one-night stands. I'm not some sleazy player. So yeah, the trade-off for not being a sleazy player who does one-night stands, the trade-off is, yeah, you might be more lonely. It might take you longer to get some pussy and have a girlfriend, etc., etc. But the trade-off is that women respect you because you're not some sleazeball. I don't know about that, just Juan King Goth. I don't know about that. But thank you for the 2. I appreciate it. Aww. Well, thanks, Goth Metalhead, for the 2. She says, get my green card and we can get married. Aww. And that's also another trade-off to not being a player. I'm clean. Ha ha ha, yeah. Well, I think abortion should be legal under certain circumstances. I do. Haha, he said he's clean. I am, dude. I don't have any STIs. Nothing funny about that at all. That's actually quite awesome. Empty Sandman, thank you for the $5. What's your favorite scene from Tombstone? Favorite scene from Tombstone would have to be when Doc Holliday is facing off with that one dude, and he's just like, well, I didn't think you had it in you. I'm your Huckleberry. Why, Johnny Ringo, you look like someone just walked over your grave. Fight's not with you, Holiday. I beg to differ, sir. We started a game and forgot to finish. Play for blood, remember? I was just fooling about. Well, I wasn't. Doc Holliday flashes his sheriff's badge, and this time, it's legal. All right, Lunger, let's do it. And Doc Holliday's like, say when. And then, come on. Johnny, you ain't no daisy. You ain't no daisy at all. Uppers. It's a well-known fact that if you're clean, the worst you'll give a girl is a yeast infection, which that just means your sperm's really rich. And, yeah. Right. Frederick fucking Chopin. Yes. Yeah, it does. That's mostly on her, though, because you know what I'm saying? Goth Metalhead, thank you for the 2. You can give me a yeast infection anytime. Oh, good Lord. That's That's raunch. Oh, uh, check out outlawdip.com. Get yourself a can. If you're a dipper, get it. Get it. Get it. Yeah. I chew on occasion. And for this being tobacco free, this is pretty good shit, man. You may think chewing is gross, but I'll tell you what. Have you seen the all the riots and shit? People hurting each other because they're protesting. I hate to go there, but I'm gonna go there. Now, I support Black Lives Matter 100%. But what if white people started rioting towards everyone else because of the racism that white people are receiving today? You know, all this fucking anti-white bullshit in our society that we're going through. I tell you what, it wouldn't be seen as a civil protest. It'd be seen as a white supremacist march. And that's the fucking ugly truth of it. It's too far, but it's the fucking truth, dude. Racism sucks no matter who it happens to. That's all I'm getting at. You know, and I'm watching these protests go down, like, why can't everyone just get along? Why do we all gotta fucking protest and fight? Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Have the riots been to Casper? Thank you, Awful Waffle for the $2. No, they haven't, thankfully enough. No, Courtney, there aren't any protests in Casper, thankfully enough, but yeah. Thankfully enough. Exactly, goth metalhead. Imagine all the people. Outlaw Lucky Lipper. Yeah, buddy. You already know what's up, YouTube. Jesse Ryan, Outlaw, sent me 6 cans of dip to try. I had 3 cans of Lucky Lipper and 3 cans of wild watermelon, and they're both pretty good. Out of the 2, I like them both. Believe me, I do. I like them both. They're both pretty good. But out of the 2, this one's my favorite. That Lucky Lipper is fucking good. Heather, thank you for the $2. It's the language of the... Let's see. It's the language of the unheard, as Milk says. Huh. Yeah. Ron Man, thank you for the $10. My beloved just turned 20 and has arms the size of cigarettes. Cheers, Cobes. Vocal cover of John Lennon's Imagine. Well, I would do a vocal cover of that, but YouTube might strike me on it. You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the only thing I'm worried about is YouTube giving me a copyright strike. I am trying to answer everyone as best as I can, but with my cataracts and with the screen going as fast as it's going. Dana says sometimes she doesn't want to be brown. Bleeding Flesh says, how's the chew? Outlaw Chew is delicious for being tobacco free. It's pretty convincing. Not a sponsor, just free advertisement. How'd you talk without getting blocked? Charlie Gold Scales. That's a funny ass name. But Cobes is there. But Cobes is here to make me feel better. Hell yeah. You know, I hope I can make all of you guys feel better in this crazy time. Any wands soon? Well, if I get my YouTube money tomorrow, yeah, there's going to be a batch of wands. I'll have to make a trip to Walmart when I get my YouTube money. And then a trip to Ace Hardware. Got to go to Walmart to get the Mod Podge and the leather string. And then go to Ace Hardware to get some copper wire. Yep. I'm not an idiot. I know what the fuck they were trying to do, dude. You know what? That's not necessary, dude. That's just not fucking necessary. Maybe I pretend like I don't notice it on purpose just so we can move on with the fucking stream. Like, get over yourselves. Thank you, Agent Randy Savage, for the $2. Get on Voice VC after and do some vocal covers for us. Hell yeah, dude. That sounds like a plan, man. I'll definitely hop on Discord and I can sing Imagine by John Lennon on Discord without getting copyright strike. And John Lennon's a beautiful singer, so. Where's Chris? The other Chris that you met yesterday, I have no idea where he's at. Link to the Discord. Well, Courtney, if you want to send Emerald the link to the Discord, I trust her. She's one of my moderators. But you can't just send everyone a link because, you know, we got to deal with a bunch of trolls and shit. Thank you, Chaos Pouch, for that too. Appreciate it. My Discord server is Lord King Cobra. It's got a picture of me with my long ass hair. It's not that hard to miss. Dude, I cannot stop raving about Outlaw Dip. That is just good, dude. God damn, I see why this stuff is so popular. Tobacco free, but for tobacco free, it's fucking good, dude. Yeah, buddy. How did I meet Chris? I met him through my buddy Mitch. If it's not tobacco, what is it? They use all natural plants. They cut them up and they season it with their outlaw flavoring and they age it so that it dries. So by the time I stick it in the can, it looks and chews just like real dipping tobacco. Excuse me. You're not my real dad, so get hidden. What plants is the dip made of? Good question, Dana. I have no idea. That is a company secret of Outlaws that he's not going to disclose. Because all the big chewing companies were going to sue Outlaw because of his dip. And they're like, listen here, if you don't take the tobacco out of your dip, then we're going to shut your company down. And there's nothing you can do about it because we got more money than you. And I'm like, that's lame, dude. Typical corporate America crapping on the little man. That's how it's always been. You know what I'm saying? These corporate giants fucking with us blue collar types, hardworking, whatever. Doesn't matter if you're blue collar, hardworking, got your own business, So that's why I'm supporting Outlaw. I watch his videos. He gave my wand business a plug on the dip run. And yeah, dude, I've been wanting to. I was gonna buy me some cans with my YouTube money, but Jesse Ryan beat me to it and sent me a couple, so I appreciate it. Dude, this is fucking good, dude. Like this dip is delicious. I'm telling you. Wild watermelon's pretty good too. So yeah, Dana, I have no idea. That's a company secret of Outlaws. I don't think he's going to release. Well, I do too. I don't think they're going to outlaw dip just because doesn't have actual tobacco in it. Like he had to take the tobacco out of his dip to save his company. Sort of the equivalent of Playboy having scantily clad women in their magazine now instead of full on naked. Like if you want to see a naked Playboy bunny, you visit the internet or get the special calendar, or a special magazine. Rock Club Nation. Thank you, Courtney, for the $1.99 donation. Shout out to Rock Club Nation. Yeah, buddy. I tell you what, for tobacco-free dip, this is pretty good, man. It spits and dips and packs just like real chew. Nice and moist. Yeah, buddy. Not a sponsor, but check out outlawdip.com if you're a dipper and you want to try something new. You've tried all the Copenhagens, all the Skulls, all the Wintergreens, the Grizzlies. You like them all, but you want something different. You want something you've never tried before. Something that's brand new to the dip market. Been on the scene for a couple years now. Get yourself a can. Drinking any beer today? Probably not. No. Not until I get my YouTube money. I mean, don't get me wrong, a beer sounds good right about now, but, I don't need beer to have a good time. But you have to be 21 or older to purchase Outlaw Dip. It has nicotine in it. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. It's funny. They require you to put a label on products containing nicotine, like, warning, nicotine is an addictive chemical. But do they put those same warning labels on soda pop? Warning, caffeine and sugar are delicious and highly addictive. Please do not overconsume, as you may become fat and contain heart problems and become diabetic. No, they don't put warning labels on our soda pop cans. Hell yeah. Ashpocalypse says, I drink a beer with you. Well, nicotine's no better for you than sugar or caffeine, I feel like. In moderation, it ain't gonna hurt you, Am I blue collar, Josh? Are you? No, I don't have a union job or anything like that, but just the idea of it, Just the idea of blue collar, hardworking American, you know. It's nothing new, dude, whether you're blue collar or a small businessman. The big giants got to fuck with them. And I'll tell you why. This is the fucking truth. I'll tell you why Outlaw Dip got sued. Because them corporate chew giants, them big tobacco giants that make their chewing tobacco, the chewing tobacco companies that were trying to sue Outlaw Dip for his dip, they're just jealous that he came up with a delicious chew and it's becoming popular. They're like, no, we can't have that. Like, what's wrong with a little bit of competition, dude? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Ad Apocalypse says they work at McDonald's. Any tips? Yeah, if you work at McDonald's and you're on the sandwich station, make the sandwich like you're supposed to, but make it so that you would eat it. Like if you unwrapped it and you're like, hey, you know what? This sandwich was made by someone who cares about their job. You know what I'm saying? If you work on a fast food job, my tip to you is to work as hard as you can and don't be afraid to take on a couple extra tasks. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you have some downtime and the lunch rush is over and you got a couple of minutes to do some things, clean up your station, you know, your bosses are going to appreciate that. They see you like you're trying to stay busy no matter how slow it gets. I'm serious. You ever get a sandwich from McDonald's or any fast food restaurant and you open it and it's just like the person just doesn't care about their job. They blip, 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 plop it on there, wrap it up. It's got all the ingredients on there, but you know what I'm saying? If you're working at a fast food job and take time to clean up your station, restock your station, etc., etc. So the lunch rush gets over and your station needs more tomatoes and more lettuce. So you go to the back, wash your hands real quick, nice and clean. And then you get some tomatoes out of the walk-in and some lettuce, and then, yeah. And my final tip for y'all, if you're working fast food, treat your coworkers like they're a part of your team, you know? And you have this team effort mentality. You know what I'm saying? Fast food's not an easy job. Man, the first couple of weeks you're working there, you're excited to make a good impression. But if you're stuck working that job for a couple of years, there are going to be days where you're just like, we all feel like that. But keep in mind, YouTube, that that job's going to pay the bills. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Everything else too, like if you're working at McDonald's or any fast food restaurants, try to keep your work uniform as clean as possible. Like if you can, wash your work uniform in the laundry and dryer every day when you get off of work, if you can. So that way when you get up in the morning and put your work uniform on, it's clean, it smells good, you're ready to go, you know? But yeah, you take time when you get off work to wash your work uniform So that when you get up in the morning, you shower, you shave, and all that good shit, and you get ready for the day, you tuck in your work uniform into your shirt into your pants, tuck it in, and you look presentable, you know? The more effort you put into your job, the more you're going to get noticed by your bosses. And you do it because you want the company to look good, not because you're trying to get a promotion. That's another thing, you know? But yeah, those are my tips for working in a fast food job or any job in general, you know, whether it's fast food or not. I'm ignoring that donation because I have a job. YouTube, making wands, selling merchandise. Loser troll. That makes me laugh. Trolls will donate money just to talk shit. I love it. Philip, thank you for the $5. Wubbity. I'm stuck stacking my papers. My wallet looks like a Bible. Love you, Josh. Well, thank you for the 5. I appreciate it. Yeah, pretty much. Ha. Okay, that hate comment was pretty fucking funny. Hold on, let's read this. The green-tipped gothic cowboy. Ha. Making fun of my cowboy hat. That's rich. Work tips from the guy whose only job ever was to refill the teas at Wendy's, and he couldn't even do that right. Hide user. No, when I worked at Wendy's, I had more than just that, okay? I took out the trash. I cleaned the tables. I swept the floor. I restocked the condiment station. I restocked the lids. I refilled the ice machine. If there was soda pop in the back that was out, I changed the syrups. You know, I was never too busy to help a customer or help my coworkers, you know? If I was in the middle of stocking my condiment station and a customer said, hey, do you guys carry any ketchup packets by chance? And I says, yeah, we do. Want me to grab you a couple? And she says, yes, that would be lovely. So I'd stop stocking. I'd run back to the kitchen and be like, behind. Let my coworkers know that I'm grabbing ketchup packets for a customer. And then as soon as I got the ketchup packets, I gave the customer a friendly, welcoming smile. And I said, thank you for choosing Wendy's. And that's what makes the difference, YouTube, when you're willing to do stuff like that. And admittedly, sometimes that wasn't my fault. If people are on drive-thru and someone goes to make tea and they're busy, I would ask them, hey, is this sweet tea or is this regular tea? I would ask them and no one would tell me shit. So I grab like a little ketchup holder and sip it and be like, well, that tastes like sweet tea to me. And then I go to pour it in the sweet tea container and what have you. And then nobody tells me shit. That's another thing too. If you're working a fast food job, communication, okay? If you don't communicate with your teammates, then something goes wrong and someone's getting blamed for it. And usually I got blamed for it because I'm the one who's got the autism, right? That's how it felt. But literally, I got fired from Wendy's because I made a video talking about a rude customer and how to properly handle it and how I handled it. I shit you not. One time I was working at Wendy's and I was cleaning the lobby just like I normally would. Customers loved me, dude. I tell a joke, a clean, work-friendly joke just to make customers laugh, you know, while I'm cleaning the tables. Little extra things like that. Well, one day I'm cleaning the tables and freaking this older woman walks in with 2 little girls. And you know what? You can't blame kids for being curious about the world. kids ask a bunch of questions because they're still learning. That's just part of growing up, right? But one of the little girls looks up at me, and she looks at her grandmother or her mother. I don't know which one it was, but she looks up at the adult who's taking her to Wendy's and says, "What's he doing?" And the lady in question said, "Oh, he's cleaning tables. He does that for a job. That's his living. Sad, isn't it?" And you know what? I've dealt with some assholes on the internet, but I've never in my life dealt with people who are so goddamn snobby. They look down their nose at someone who's willing to give them a clean place to eat their food. So you know what I did? I smiled at her politely and didn't say a fucking word. Finished cleaning my tables, smiled at her politely. And when I smiled at her like I would any other customer, you know what I'm saying? It made her double take, like, oh, you could tell she instantly felt bad when I gave her that smile. Like, you know what? Thanks for your shitty comment, but it didn't affect me. And also, thanks for coming to Wendy's. Appreciate it. That was the kind of smile I gave her, you know. I mean, prior to that situation happening, there was an incident involving Starbucks. A customer had walked up and asked for a cookie straw for her drink. And she didn't give the cashier her name. So the cashier flipped out on her. And people in Starbucks were filming it. They put it on YouTube. Starbucks corporate saw that video. They fired the cashier and then gave the lady in question a Starbucks gift card and a huge apology, like, "Oh, I'm sorry. People here at Starbucks are not like that," you know. So based off of my personal experiences of dealing with bigger assholes and seeing what other people have done in the past, I wasn't about to lose my job over that shit. But when I got off the clock and I was at home, I did make a video about it. And I was like, okay, so this is what happened at work today. This customer was rude to me. This is how I handled it. This is how you should handle it if you're at a job like that. And then my trolls were just like, oh, this is a golden opportunity to get Cobra fired from his job. So they emailed Wendy's International, and they were just like, oh, this kid that works at Wendy's is making videos about his job. And did Wendy's even bother to watch the video? No. When I got fired from Wendy's, I'm like, okay, you know what? That's your loss, dude. That is your freaking loss. You know, it's funny too. A couple weeks after I got fired, I ran into one of my coworkers downtown getting off the bus, and he told me customers still ask about you. They're like, "Where's Josh? Where's the lobby attendant?" They told my parents, "Well, we fired Josh because we're remodeling the store and we don't need a lobby attendant." That's a lie, dude. They still need someone to attend the lobby because that shit gets messy. People are rude as fuck. They sit there and trash the lobby because they can, because they're lazy and they're slobs. You know? Seriously, and ever since I've worked a couple of food job industry type jobs, whenever I go into a restaurant, I try to be as clean as I possibly can. I'll put my napkin in my lap, you know. If I make a mess on the table, I try to clean it up as best as I can, even though the busser is going to do it. It makes their job a little bit easier, you know? But that's cool because sometimes that's what it takes to make it happen. You know, if I hadn't gotten fired from Wendy's, you know, I wouldn't have gotten that job at the dishwashing place, which I like my dishwashing job, but just, you know, while I was doing my dishwashing job, I tried starting my Etsy business and it took off. And then the only reason I quit my dishwashing job was because I was making more money with my wands. So things happen for a reason, dude. If I hadn't quit my Wendy's job or gotten fired or whatever the case, you know, would I have my Etsy business today? That's the question of it. So sometimes it takes getting fired from a job or quitting another job to give you a better opportunity. You know, that's the attitude I try to have. Like, if you quit your job because of unfair treatment, or if you get fired from your job because of some bullshit, something better will come along. You know, that's the best way to look at it. Yeah, buddy. Finished processing. Sweet. My Outlaw Dip review is officially uploaded. Fuck yeah, dude. I don't mind helping Outlaw, give him some free advertisement for his dip company. It's the least I can do, you know. He was cool enough to have one of his cast members wear a Cobra Craft Handmade Wands t-shirt in the movie, so yeah. Thank you, M. Gray, for the $5. So many trolls, such little time. Get blocked, loser. Uh-huh. Yeah, buddy. You said that right. Hashtag fuck suicide. You're right about that. Cobes, I love your shirt. I do too, man. One of the fans sent this shirt to me. I'm just like, yes. Smoking hot chick with big titties, black hair, and green eyes. Oh my god, dude. Fuck yeah. Yeah, this shirt does kick ass. I'm not gonna lie. That's what I'm saying. Like, nice rack. God damn, dude. Well, anyways, YouTube, I do thank y'all for tuning in to the video. I might do a live stream with Darth later. We'll see what's up with that. Yeah, I want to hop on Discord here in a bit. And yeah. OutlawDip.com, baby. Whoop. Good thing the lid's on. But look at that sexy can right there. Yeah, buddy. I like the wild watermelon too. That's pretty. They're both pretty good, like I said, but this one right here is my favorite out of the two. It tastes just like Mountain Dew. Yes. Yeah, buddy. So go ahead. If you're a dipper, check out outlawdip.com and get yourself a can, baby. Yeah. Anyways, tubes, thank you for watching the live stream and donating your time and money. And I'll catch you cool cobras later.